Alright, what's up, guys? Show Off 63 here. Here to give you guys a little bit of an update on what's been going on the past couple of months here in VGW. It's been wild, These times are crazy, and it's just, we're trying to hold on together, and we're doing pretty well. And we're trying to keep it that way moving forward, and, moving all our work, all that stuff. Not only am I going to run down the SummerSlam card here on the channel for guys that haven't been keeping up as of late, just in case, for the show going down this Saturday. I also want to give an update on VGW, just in general. Basically, we're going to be ending this company soon. I know it's wild, and we're probably going to be shutting it down sometime around this time next year. And things are getting a little too hectic for my liking, and I would love to keep doing this, for a couple more years and keep it going, but it's like everyone's got their own life, everyone's got stuff to do, and I'm just one of those guys that's got to get my life going. So there's not much to do left in VGW but to just enjoy the rest of what we got coming. And on that note, I think if you've realized it already, we are not doing weekly shows anymore. And that's pretty much one of the main reasons is because it's just really busy now, especially with school starting. A lot of our guys, on the roster, they got school and they got stuff to deal with, and so have I. So there's not really much time to do all that, let alone do these big pay-per-views every month and whatnot. So just be patient for the big four. We are only doing big four pay-per-views from now until we end this sometime next year in the summer. So which means we're only going to be doing the Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, and Survivor Series. The big four pay-per-views of the year. And we will continue that until we eventually close down VGW for good. And yeah, so there's that. So we got Survivor Series coming up in November. We're still trying to figure out a date for that show. I will get to you guys the information once we all figure it out. Find a perfect date in November to have our Survivor Series show, which will be great. And so not only that, but so only big four pay-per-views, no more weekly shows. And for those that do follow the WWE 2K account on social media, you guys would know that they are keeping the 2K19 servers up until the release of WWE 2K22 dropping next fall, which is tremendous news for a lot of the guys like all of us here that don't really like the product that was 2K20. And when it released, it was really bad. My opinion, it's a decent game. It's just not something that I would go to very often. And I think 2K19 is a well better made game. It was just more efficient and everything like that, which is great. So thank God that they're keeping the servers up. With that being said, we will continue VGW on 2K19 for the remainder that we will be here on the channel. And there's going to be a few adjustments within characters, all that stuff. We do have a lot of 2K20 characters on the roster. We are trying to fix that, trying to get some new people in, all that stuff, and that's going to be solved as soon as possible so that once we gear up for 2K19 for the rest of the year, it's all going to be just great, and we can go to work, basically. So that's pretty much it for the overall update on the league. So no more weekly shows, big four pay-per-views only, and we are going to be shutting down VGW for good sometime next year. So a couple months in, we're going to be doing some big stuff. I think next year, the first half of the year, is going to be a big one. Try to make it the best we can. We got a lot of great stuff coming up for you guys, and we cannot wait to see what we got cooking up for you guys. So with that being said, let's get down to the SummerSlam match card. Let's first talk about the contest for the VGW Championship. Adam Cole will be defending his title against the former champion Kofi Kingston, who is now looking to regain the championship back after Adam Cole won. Well, he cashed in the Money in the Bank briefcase on Kofi after defeating Ricochet at WrestleMania this past year. And of course, Kofi is coming into this match with a full head of steam, trying to win back the championship that he held proudly over his head. It's going to be good to see. Also, another big major match going down. Samoa Joe with not one, but 2 title defenses going down at the biggest party of the summer. Not only will he defend his Intercontinental Championship against Seth Rollins, he will also defend the Universal Champion against the return of the Eater of Worlds, Bray Wyatt. We have not seen Bray in his usual Eater of Worlds form since the Elimination Chamber this past March. It is going to be a big match for both men, and I cannot wait to see how it goes down. Then we got the Women's Championship will be on the line. Asuka will defend the championship against Candice LeRae. And of course, this is going to date back to the Elimination Chamber. And of course, if you remember, Asuka won the Women's Championship in that hellacious chamber match. And moments after, Candice LeRae tried to cash in the Women's Money in the Bank contract, but she cashed in unsuccessfully, which led to Asuka retaining her championship. Now with LeRae with the big win over Dakota Kai back at WrestleMania this year, Candice LeRae has earned an opportunity at a fair chance at Asuka. Asuka will be at 100% this time around. It is going to be a great all-around match. Cannot wait to see how it goes down and who will walk out as the women's champion here at SummerSlam this upcoming Saturday. Another big match. Talk about dream matches. It is a night of dream matches. AJ Styles versus Edge for the first time ever. Talk about two of the top stars of their brand last year. Edge was on top of NXT last year, and AJ was on top of the main roster in 2019. You can see they're probably the big captains of the brands, and now they will collide one-on-one for the first time ever. Edge with the big win over The Undertaker at WrestleMania this year. Meanwhile, Edge fell to Samoa Joe, losing his Universal Championship. AJ looking to rebound off that major loss, and Edge just coming fresh off his first WrestleMania win. It is sure to be a great match. First time ever, Styles Edge is going to be incredible. And speaking of first time evers, we will also see a first time ever match between Cedric Alexander and Johnny Gargano. And this has a lot of people buzzing here in VGW. This match has been being talked about for a long time since it was announced. It is great to see Johnny Gargano back in a VGW ring since I haven't seen him in a couple months. I think he was in the Rumble match, I'm not sure. I might have to look back at that, but it has been a while since we've seen Gargano in the VGW ring, a former multi-time Universal Champion. It's going to be great to see how these two men go at each other, and it's going to be great. I can't wait. This entire card is just stacked, man. I cannot wait. Hope you guys are too. Not only that, we will also see tag team champions going one-on-one. Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio with no contenders for the tag team division. They said, screw it. We will volunteer to go one-on-one with each other. And these two very, very close friends will go one-on-one. Even though they are the tag team champions, they will go at it one-on-one for a massive treat for the SummerSlam crowd that will be in attendance. It will be great. Update on the tag division. Eddie Guerrero and Rey Mysterio will defend their tag team titles, though, at Survivor Series against a team that we have not figured out yet. We will reveal that team coming up soon, so don't worry. And lastly, one of the biggest triple threat matches we've had to date for the United States Championship. Matt Riddle will defend his coveted championship against Pete Dunne and Ricochet in a massive three-way match. This could be match of the night. This has so much potential to be one of the greatest matches in VW history. Matt Riddle, who defeated Pete Dunne at WrestleMania in an instant classic match at WrestleMania to win his first United States Championship. He now brings that title to SummerSlam to face off against Pete Dunne in a massive rematch, but also adding in Ricochet to the mix as Pete Dunne and Ricochet both getting their United States Championship rematch clauses against Pete Dunne, against Matt Riddle, at the same time. Ricochet lost his last U.S. title to Pete Dunne at the Royal Rumble this year in a hectic match. Amazing stuff by both those men. And now Matt Riddle, the current champion right now, has to deal with not one, but two very big threats to his championship, Dunne and Ricochet. It is sure to be a massive triple threat. It is going to be great. I cannot wait to see how it goes down. Hope you guys aren't either. But that is the SummerSlam card. It is looking really good. It is looking amazing right now. Top to bottom, this card is amazing. Could go down as one of the biggest shows in VGW history. And we're gonna see how it goes down. It all goes down this Saturday, August 29th. Mark your calendars. Only a few days away. Not that much of a wait. So there's lots of gearing up to do. Be ready. Is going down this Saturday. So be there when it gets uploaded to the channel. And that will be SummerSlam. And that is the update. That is the match card roundup here on the channel. So yes, that was the update, match card. I've covered everything that I had to cover. So that's going to be it for me, guys. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So we will see you guys at SummerSlam. Don't miss it. This Saturday is going to be great. All right, see you guys there.